Hi, the run Matt from Burton Boat Sales here in Lincoln. Welcome to a video of our latest stock boat, a Gobbi 425 SC. It's a 2003 built boat, and for anyone who doesn't know about Gobbis, they're an Italian built boats and built to a very nice quality. So as I mentioned, it's an Italian built boat, it's one of our stock boats, and as always, it's just been in the workshops here and had a full cut and polish, and I've got to say the hull is in fantastic condition. For a 2003 boat, a 21-year-old boat, the hull is immaculate. There's no major bumps or scrapes or anything along those lines. It's in really, really nice condition. The bottom's also been anti-fouled. It's had new anodes fitted as well. You've got the full cockpit cover. Obviously the side panels come off and the top stays up as a bimini if needed. And it's not in bad condition, the canopy. It fits nicely, it's not tight or anything along those lines. Before we move into the cockpit area, you've got the foam teak effect, which runs on the bathing platform as well as into the cockpit area. And this boat did start off life in the Med, so it has got a passarelle fitted over on the port side. There's a huge tender garage on here as well, which obviously offers a huge sun pad area at the back, but also it means you can store your tender away or use it as storage when needed, and we'll show you a shot of that in a second. Your seating's on the port side. You've got a really nice sociable space up here, and your table folds out when needed. And over on the opposite side, you've got a really nice wet bar area. So if I lift the lid up, you've got your barbecue underneath here, you've got your sink, and then just beneath the counter, you've actually got a drinks fridge as well. There's also a bit of storage on the opposite side. So it's a really nice sociable space on a nice day. And then we can move on to the helm area. You've got a single helm seat. Your throttle controls fall nicely to hand. And engine-wise, she's fitted with the twin Volvo Penta KAD300, which are twin 285 horsepower. And the engine hours are about 550. The engines have also been serviced as well as the stern drives, and the boat will be supplied with a 3-month engine warranty as well. On the dash here, you've got an upgrade of a recent Raymarine chart plotter. And then over this side, you've got your tri-data this side, and then you've got your autopilot there as well. You've also got your bow thruster control as well. If we head on down below now, this is where this model, the 425, really comes into its own. So the saloon area is on your starboard side, and there's tons of seating on here. And of course, the table folds out as well when you need it. There is storage beneath the seats as well. But I say it's a really, you could fit 6 people at a bit of a squeeze round there. And then over on the opposite side, you've got your galley area. So you've got your fridge beneath the counter. You've got your microwave oven over the far side. And then just underneath here, you've got a 2-burner hob. The accommodation on this boat for a 42-footer is fantastic, I've got to say. So up the front, you've got a huge cabin, but this is actually a guest cabin. Headroom throughout is brilliant, and you've got a really good sized double berth up here. Loads of storage as well. So you've got overhead lockers, and then your drawer underneath the bed as well as a good sized hanging locker just over on the opposite side. That's a special feature, security measure. It would also help if I turn the lights on, which are LED. But you've also got access to your ensuite in here as well. It's a really good sized ensuite. As I say, some people would use this as the master cabin, some people would use it as the guest cabin. Your day heads are over on the opposite side. So you've got an electric toilet in there, which goes into a holding tank. But as I say, one of the massive selling points of this boat is this aft cabin. So you've got a really good sized double berth in here. It's a cabin you'd expect to find on larger boats than a 42-footer. You've also got a TV against the bulkhead. And you've also got sun pad cushions, which are always a bit of a nightmare to store, but are stored in here at the moment. Let's say I'm 6'2", could just about stand up at the side of the bed, but as I say, some people would use this as the master cabin, some people would use it as the guest cabin. Yeah. So just moving on to the engine bay now. So she's fitted with a pair of Volvo Penta KAD300 diesel engines, which are 285 horsepower each. As you can see, the engine bay is nice and clean and dry, and the engines haven't got any sort of major corrosion or anything along those lines. As previously mentioned, the boat was to be supplied with a 3-month engine warranty. Okay, that brings an end to our tour of the Gobbi 425 SC. As I've mentioned a couple of times, the boat's one of our stock boats, so it's been fully prepped here in Lincoln. And as always, we'll be open to a part exchange as well, so if someone's trading up. And we can also offer finance against this boat as well. So if you need any more information, please feel free to call us.